Hi gang. I decided to give the 03A4 a rest today, and I'm out here with a brand new rifle. This is my brand new Remington 700P chambered in .300 Winchester Magnum. I'm about to fire it for the very first time, and I thought I would record this so you folks could see how it does. This ammunition that I have loaded up here is the first .300 Magnum ammunition I've loaded up. And it's always a little bit of a concern when you have a brand new rifle and brand new ammunition that you've never loaded before. You just kind of hope everything goes well. So I'm hoping that this video doesn't become documentation for officers trying to investigate exactly what happened to me. If you're seeing this on YouTube, then I guess you can assume that all of my pieces and parts are still attached and I'm in as sound a mind and body as I'm liable to get. So with that being said, I'm going to start out with my ammunition. This is 190 grain Sierra Match Kings. I've got it loaded up with H1000 powder, which is some of Hornady's extreme powder. If you can see, it's snowing today. It's in the mid-20s again. But this powder is supposed to be very insensitive to temperature changes, so we're going to see how it does. I've got a light load, and I've got a couple of more that go up into the medium to moderate range, so we'll see what happens. My first shots are going to be at 50 yards, which is almost a sin for a .300 Magnum, but until I start to work on a zero and start to sight this in a little bit, I want to make sure that I don't have any shots that are going way over the backstop or anything else. So that being said, here we go. Okay, first shot's downrange. Check the spotting scope and see if we can tell where it landed. And I'm glad I started at 50 yards because my shot is at the very top of an NRA 100-yard target at about 11 o'clock. I'm going to have to come down quite a bit. Had I started out at 100 yards, this would have probably gone, well, would have definitely gone clear over top of the target. First shot through was 2,690 feet per second. Not too bad for a 190 grain bullet. And like I said, this is the beginning load, so we'll see where we end up. I'm going to do some sight work, and then we'll start things back up and see where we are. Okay, gang, this is my 50-yard target that I started with. This was my very first shot. After this, I came down 20 minutes of angle, and I came right 5 minutes of angle, and my next shot is right here, and the next three after that are all right in that area there at 50 yards. So I think I'm ready to go to 100 now, and we'll see where we end up out there. Okay, ready to move on out to 100 yards now. Those last original rounds were running right about 2,700 feet per second with a 190 grain bullet. So they already have a little bit of steam behind them, even at the lower loadings. Let's move out to 100. I'm going to step this up. This is going to be 75 grains even of H1000, and we'll see where these land. First shot down range at 100 yards, 2,756 feet per second. Let's see where it landed. Twelve o'clock, about a minute high. So I'm going to come down 4 clicks. And we'll try one more. Have to get that one later. And that one's on the 1-inch spotter. 12 o'clock, just above the quarter-minute black spot in the middle of that 1-inch spotter. Ammunition's running about 2,756 feet per second. Two of them touching at 100 yards. And there's my first 3-shot group for record at 100 yards. Let's go down and see how it looks. Okay, gang, this was my first shot at 100 yards. I came down 1 minute of angle, fired these 3. That's about a half a minute group at 100 yards. I think I'll drop it down another maybe 3/4 of a minute. And we'll try one more shot. Well, as usually happens, I made a sight change, and then I fired a shot that wasn't all that great. This one up here was my last shot. But still, these 4 are my last 4 shots, and I've got 4 of them well under minute of angle, probably just a hair over half minute of angle, even with a bad shot in the group. So I don't think I can complain at all about that with a factory rifle and my hand loads. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave them below. Other than that, take care. Bye-bye.